Well, it shouldn't be too bad this morning as you're standing in line. You might want an umbrella because it could get a little wet, but mainly just drizzle some this morning. The real rain's not going to start till about 1 o'clock this afternoon, well after lunchtime, high 44. Tonight, rain. Now, those temps are going to rise overnight, believe it or not, to about 46 by morning. Of course, tomorrow, Small Business Saturday. Showers, possibly a thunderstorm or two, high 58. On Sunday, as you head out to church, mostly sunny, high 49. And again, chance of showers this morning, but mainly this afternoon is when those are going to happen, high 44. It's 39 at 7:52, 1580, 103.3 WPKY. Well, make sure that you go downtown today for the Black Friday sale, right?
That's exactly right. Great merchants downtown Princeton participating in Black Friday as well as Small Business Saturday tomorrow. So we'll tell you a little bit more about that coming up on Coffee Talk here with Tess and Ty.
Well, Christ Tabernacle Food Pantry in Princeton is asking that you and your family join them for their holiday food pantry challenge. Joining in is simple. Now, you can pick up your item list at our WPKY studios at Christ Tabernacle Church on Highway 62 West or on their church page and website. Now, there's a different item every day. Complete your family's donation through the month of December and finish the challenge on January 3rd from 3 to 6 by dropping it off at the church.
Well, join the Princeton Masonic Lodge members for a full country ham breakfast with all the fix-ins. That's coming up tomorrow from 6 a.m. to 10 a.m. More information is available contacting Larry Roberts, 270-625-1800.
Well, pick up your soup and sandwich lunch and support one of Princeton's own. Stop in on Tuesday, December 3rd, as Princeton Public Works accept donations for a soup and sandwich lunch to benefit Rich Drennan and his family as he battles cancer. The soup and sandwich lunch will be available from 11 to 1 at the Princeton Tourist Welcome Center on Market Street in downtown Princeton.
And kick off the holiday season right with the Lyon County Master Gardener's annual Design Your Own Wreath event. The holiday fun starts at the Lee S. Jones Park, Lyon County Convention Center in Eddyville, Thursday, December 5th, 10 to noon. Class size is limited. Payment due at registration. Bring your own garden gloves, pruners, personal items, and all the stuff to decorate. They'll supply all the stuff in a big truck. You just pull it out and make them. Participants are asked to bring canned food donation as well to the food bank. Tickets $20 per live wreath and swag. For more information, telephone 270-388-2341.
Well, Green Grove Baptist Church invites everybody to see Gold City in concert on Thursday, December 5th at 6:30. Get in on the holiday spirit with free Christmas concert. For more information, call the pastor, Wesley Curtis, at 270-625-3512.
Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints invites you to celebrate their Festival of the Nativity, Friday and Saturday, December 6th and 7th, 4 to 8 p.m., and again on Sunday, December 8th, 3 to 6 p.m. That's at the church on Hopkinsville Street in Princeton. They encourage people of all faiths to come and enjoy the celebration, the birth of Christ, with music, several crafted nativities of different kinds and scenes.
Well, this one's going to be fun. You can join WPKY Cash Express, the Princeton Police Department, and the Princeton Fire Department as we had tried to stuff the cop car and it actually filled the fire truck as well. You can drop off a new toy for our local children between ages of 2 and 10 and help us make sure that the kids in our area have a great Christmas this year. Now, the event starts at 10 a.m. Friday, December 6th. PKY's me. From WPKY's me and you. It's me for me and you, right?
Yeah, you'll be, yeah.
Tess for Tess and Ty.
You're leading the band.
That's right. Going to be broadcasting live from 2 to 4, so make sure you drop off your donations. Neighbors helping neighbors. We like it a lot. It's Chutes and Ladders, 1580 103.3 WPKY. 1580 103.3 WPKY. Tess and Ty at 8:08. And we've got a full thing again for Coffee Talk. And we're going to kind of go over everywhere that you need to be this morning, because right about now is when you need to really be out and about and getting all over the place if you're going out to get some of these deals and get in line, because there's actually some benefits to being one of the first ones through the door at some of these places, huh, Ty?
No doubt about it. I know when Pam Haberlock was here from Cozy Living, she was talking about wearing pajamas, and then Sam from Bella Marie was talking about first few in the door as well, and at the tin roof.
I love that.
And that's probably already happened. I don't know. It's 8 o'clock, and some of those were opening a little early, and some were opening. They're all opening early, but earlier than they normally do.
Correct. I think Tin Roof was 7 o'clock, wasn't it?
I think that's right.
I know some of them were starting at 9, but just kind of check in with them. And again, I know a lot of those lines are going to be out there, and that's a good thing because, depending on where you are in line, you can get some free goodies and gift bags at certain places. So let's kind of go over those. Of course, Tin Roof, if you go out there today, you're going to be able to join the girls for 20% off Christmas. Clothing 10% off, ponchos buy one get one free, CC beanies, mittens buy one get one 50% off, crossbodies buy one get one free at both locations. So also, if you spend $25 at each location, let's see, that's November 27th through December 1st, you get $20 off your next $25 purchase.
Wow, that's awesome. And then West Market, Black Friday West Market, it's going to be huge. Of course, doors open at 10 today. And the doorbuster deals, don't miss out on those. Save big on items while they last. Select items will be over 50% off. Check out their Facebook and Instagram for more information about all the special deals. She's talking about those archways the other day. They have all different sizes of those archways. That's something I really didn't. I mean, I'm just not into decorating. I'm sorry, but
they're really cool, and
I've seen them. I think, but
these tall ones are normally $70-$80, and she's got them for way less than that
I know,
today.
it's gonna be incredible.
So I mean, if you're interested in needing anything in that way, that's going to be a great place to stop in today, because she's got some big deals, huge. You do it better than I do. Huge.
I do.
Oh.
Huge.
It's like a tie thing. He does that better. Hey, guys, this is one that I'm really kind of excited about. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. Of course, Jodon's going to be in with us in just a little bit. But this is a sale, and it's not just for the guys. It's for the ladies, too, if you're like me. Today, of course, Saturday is Shop Small Saturday. I give up. Small Business Saturday, if I could spit it out in a minute. And, of course, the Armory Gun Shop is rewarding you for shopping local. Now, they're going to be offering specials all day on in-stock items purchased in the store. So that's for Saturday. That's the Armory Gun Shop. You can also check out their Facebook page for sale details. And, of course, Jodon's going to be here with us this morning here in just a little bit, and I guarantee he can tell us more about it when he gets here.
Oh, no doubt about it. And then the Cat's Tail used book is going to have a great sale, 25% off all purchases except trade-in credit, consignment, special orders. They're open today and tomorrow, 11 o'clock to whenever, and that's always cool because you can go in there, hang out, sit on the couch, pet the cats. That's pretty cool.
And pet the kitty.
Oh yeah, and it's got a good vibe in there. Just kind of hang out and be with your friends.
Well, 40% off regularly priced merchandise at Feather Your Nest, and well, I don't know if we should put the Cat's Tail and Feather Your Nest together. You remember it because they eat birds. It was supposed to be a joke, Ty. 40% off regular price merchandise. Shut up. An additional 70% off clearance. Now, they're famous sheet sets. Now, this is a really good one. Listen to this.
Yeah, we thought this was a typo, remember?
We really did. When it first showed up, we were like, what in the world? Somebody missed a 1 somewhere. So, listen, they're famous sheet sets, regular price $149.99, or they're going to be $24.99. Basically $25.
Now that's something.
From $150 to $25. That's ridiculous. I mean, we really thought it was a typo at first.
If somebody's watching this on the live stream, I just grimaced and went, "Oh," and I'm sorry I did that. I wasn't talking about the sale.
Oh, that's okay. They saw me play with my contact a minute ago.
So I hit my shin yesterday. I'm loading stuff in the back of my Jeep. Right? I got this big trailer hitch back there.
Oh yeah.
Boink, right on my shin. So I just hit it with my with the opposite ankle on my foot. And I went, oh, man,
Oh, no.
that hurts.
For those of
I
us who
banged
do
it
that a
around.
lot, we got like
Oh, that
permanent
hurts.
dents in our
Oh,
shins.
my
from the
shins are so
trailer
banged
hitch.
up. It's awful. The trailer hitch. How many times? I got trailer hitch yesterday for Thanksgiving. So.
Oh, well, there you go.
So Eric's going to be in here in a little bit. Eric Griggs of Treasures Remember Florida and Greenhouse. He's got 25% off on all Christmas decor for your Christmas decorating needs. They've got additional sales throughout the store. I was in the other day. It looks great. See their Facebook page for all kinds of goodies and details. And, of course, sale is today and tomorrow, hours 9 to 5 today and 9 to 1 on Saturday.
And, of course, at Joshua Tree, you can get 25% off discounts. Now, that does exclude jewelry, but that's going to be today and tomorrow for both days that sale is good for. So that ought to be awesome.
And, of course, we were talking about cozy living interiors and boutiques. Wear your PJs.
I love it.
And be entered to win at the gift basket. Register to win a chair and a half. That was kind of cool, too. That's going to be given away out there today. Enjoy store-wide savings, 20%, both Black Friday and Shop Small Saturday. Winners will be announced on Facebook of those that register for all the goodies out there and contacted by phone. And they are open 8 to 5 today, just opened up, and 9 to 5 tomorrow.
And she started like a craft thing like on Mondays too. So make sure you go by and ask them about that and see if you can get registered to do that, because it's a lot of fun and they're having a good time with that. And I think they're making snowmans right now.
I think that's
she was talking
said.
about.
And she's had so many that she's had a spillover date on that as well. So
It's they come to pet Jake. I'm telling you,
they might.
That dog is the cutest thing. Hey, Wednesday, no, not Wednesday. Today, 20% off your entire purchase. Now that's for also Small Business Saturday, 10 to 4.
Where is that, Tess?
That is at. I was getting to that. Bows and Cleats. Why can't you read my mind? Bows and Cleats Unique Boutique in Edible Mall. She actually really has a lot of cute stuff.
Oh,
I
man,
will
yeah.
say it's different, especially if you like to support your local teams. Maybe UK. She's got some really cute team spirit
Yes.
kind of merchandise down there that you don't find anywhere else. But it's 20% off your entire purchase on Black Friday. That is today. Small Business Saturday, 10 to 4. You get another 20% off the entire purchase. Now, special long sleeve Christmas tees. Very cute. Only while supplies last. Again, she's only got a certain number of those. Those are going to be $10. So that's at Bows and Cleats Unique Boutique. And that's in the Edible Mall.
That is. And 3 locations to serve you with Bella Marie Boutique, Princeton, Hopkinsville, Madisonville. So the first 20 people in line or door get a goodie bag with a coupon inside.
And you don't know how bad I want to be there in line right now.
25% off store-wide. Normal exclusions apply. Now that they opened at 7. That's from 7 to 12. 20% off from 12 to 4. So they have those different percentages there. There'll be extra special doorbuster deals, and that will be all over the store. And then on Saturday, the first 10 people to spend $100 get $20 gift certificates to use after January 1st. 20% off store-wide. Normal exclusions apply. And, of course, Cyber Monday coming up, 20% off gift cards and 20% off store-wide. And, again, some exclusions apply to that. But, boy, big sale at all 3 locations of Bella Marie Boutique.
Well, while you're out shopping, this is the place to end up. If nothing else, I'm telling you, his accent is amazing. And I don't know that if a lot of people know that they've got some different food there. It's not something that you're going to find just everywhere. And he has a little bit of a different take and a little bit of a different taste and spices and different things like that they use over at Black Patch Grill. So make sure that you stop by. Once you do stop by, it's usually it's someplace that you end up going back to. Now, while you're out shopping, make sure that you get in on those deals as well over at Black Patch Grill. Saturday, you can stop by the Black Patch Grill for some great food and drink. Take a break, get refueled, maybe visit them for lunch, then come back a little bit later for a snack, and then come back a little bit later for some
I like catching a game and the big screens, just kind of chilling out. If you get a little bit shopping weary, just pop in there and recharge your battery and have something good to drink and something good to eat. Check out the big screen, probably a game or something good on there. And then get back out and go at it.
That's downtown Princeton as well. So it's very conveniently located, especially pretty well near all of these stores that we've been telling you about the deals today and tomorrow. And then on Monday, of course, our Cyber Monday, we'll start with a lot of deals, even locally, so you can talk about shop local bleeding right in over into Cyber Monday on our big deals page as well.
Yeah, and to go to that, it's awesome. There's a new tag out there on our website. Go to WPKYonline.com. And it says Cyber Monday, loyal listener big deals. You'll see the computer screens up. And then we have some really great sales, tons of deals and extra deals from these particular merchants.
Bows and Cleats, gracious me, Copper Top Barbecue, The Farmer's Daughter, Main Street Tavern, and the Mellow Mushroom.
Herb Hayes Furniture, The Fishing Hole, Black Patch Grill, Magnolia 2, Joel's, Hume's Jewelers, Bella Marie Boutique, and the Tin Roof.
Hey, head on out there and tell them we sent you. It's from 1580 103.3 WPKY. Fifteen eighty 103.3 WPKY. Tess and Ty and Coffee Talk is on the air. And guess I love it when we have guests in the house.
I do too.
Who we got over there?
Joe Don Doom is here from the Armory Gun Shop, and it's Black Friday, and I'm sure he's got some good stuff going.
Well, and I hear that the deals are on Saturday too, right? Mm-hmm. Is that the way it goes?
Yes.
Oh, what do you do?
Good morning.
What do you got over there?
I'm trying to get it up on my phone. Sorry. I forgot to bring my piece of paper with me.
That's all right. We'll just have a little casual visit. And yeah. So how are things going down there?
It is going really good. Been a tremendous response from this community since I bought this place, and I'm just tickled to death with it, guys. It's just been amazing, but way better than I thought it could ever be. But
that's fantastic. Yes. When you go into business and you take that leap of faith. It's kind of like, okay, what's going to happen? And of course, you've been the owner now since toward the midsummer, right?
May, yes.
Since May.
May, that's correct.
So you take that leap of faith. You say, well, this is what I love. I'm going to do it, and the community responds, and it's great.
So how was deer season?
Busy.
I bet.
Didn't get to go much myself because I was trying to be in the shop for the customers, get the ammo they needed and the rifles they needed. And so it was honestly a little bit slower than what I thought it was going to be, but it was still busy, and pretty much Tuesday of this week we made up for the slow week last week because we got slammed, and so it's been really good though.
So do you handle what all do you handle at the Armory? Now, when you talk about the gun shop and that sort of thing, are you talking about just the weapons or just the ammunition? What all do you handle over there?
Guns and ammo. Try to keep some accessories on hand. We got holsters. If you're buying a handgun, you need a holster to carry it in. Carry some holsters. Targets when you go target practicing. I've even got some of those nice little exploding targets that go boom when you shoot them.
I love
those. Are fun. Yeah.
I love those.
So I don't have a lot of when you get into clothing and all that stuff. I don't have the room to market that stuff. So, but I've got.
You got the hardware.
Right. I've probably got a little over 100 guns in stock right now, and a really good selection of ammo. And like I said, I try to keep a good selection of holsters for people, and I keep a few gun cases. Guys buy a nice new rifle, they want something to put it in to protect it, and so we'll keep some of those in stock. And do a little bit of light work. I'm not a gunsmith by any means. I don't want anybody to think that I am, because I'm not, but we do, I can repair and replace, certain things. So,
well, hey, that's important, especially with a lot of your black powder and different things like that. I mean, it can help having somebody that knows really how to get in there and clean it up and all of that.
And you said black powder, made a bell go off in my head. I also have reloading supplies. I carry gunpowder and black powder and the primers, and I don't typically keep new brass in stock for the reloaders. I do have some once fired brass that I'll take it in and give people discounts on, like if you have a box of 20 shells that you've shot, you bring me all that empty brass back, I'll give you $1 off your next box of ammo.
Hey.
And that's every day. That's, and then I take that brass and clean it up, and I try to sell it for a little bit of profit, and that gives guys, let's save a little money on having to buy new brass, because new brass is expensive.
It's expensive.
But, there are people out there that make jewelry out of that now.
Yeah, jewelry, keychains. So if you need some brass for something, come check me out on that too. And I've got bullets.
Well, and you'd be surprised. That's kind of hard to find.
Yeah, it is.
Really and truly.
Yeah. And certain times of year, I had a couple of guys we went through with this year trying to find certain brass for their caliber, and we had a hard time finding it because certain times of year, but coming up to deer season, those bigger rifle calibers and stuff, they buy that brass up as quick as it comes out, and it's hard to get sometimes.
All right, well, that is one quite that does lead me into something. Now, when people are making jewelry and Christmas ornaments out of these spent shotgun shells, you know where I'm going with that, don't you? How do you get that plastic off of there? That is one of those things where they heat it up and all of that stuff off of this the shotgun shells that have been spent.
Yeah.
Well, they shouldn't be sticking those things on hot irons and all of that, right?
I would say probably not. Yeah.
See, that's what I thought, because there could be some gunpowder in there.
Exactly. Yeah.
There's a lot of women that are shaking their head like this right now.
Right.
Going, yeah.
They're. I would recommend just get you a good sharp razor and maybe just cut it off. I'm not crafty, so
But I wanted to make sure that
let's talk about guns.
I wanted to make sure that there is, gunpowder in those.
It's potential to be there. I mean, it should all burn up and expel out of there. So, but there's the possibility. There's always that possibility, and we always like to push safety first in all aspects of anything to do with firearms. So, I would recommend not putting that near anything open flamed or hot or anything like that. So.
Somebody asked me to ask you that specifically.
Really?
Yes. So Becky, there you go.
She got her answer.
Yes, she did.
That's awesome. Tell us about some of the lines you carry down there, Joe Don.
Excuse me. I try to carry a little bit of everything. Without going into a whole lot of detail, it's too hard for me as a small shop to be a authorized dealer of any specific brand. But I carry Ruger, Smith & Wesson. I have a ton of Glocks in stock right now, which is going to be part of my sale for tomorrow. I keep some Berettas in stock. Like I said, Smith & Wesson, Ruger, Glock, all the big popular brands. I try to keep a good selection of a little bit of everything for everybody. So Now I cannot get. I know a lot with duck season coming in. A lot of these guys like their Benelli shotguns. I cannot get those new because I can't afford to be a Benelli dealer. I mean, it's just the honesty of it. So I can work with guys, but I find stuff for people too.
Are you still doing some trade and consignment and that kind of stuff?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I do consignment. If you got something you want to sell and we can't come to an agreement on it for me to buy it from you or trade on it, we can put it on consignment. Buy, sell, and trade. Yeah, I do. If I get in the right mood, I might just slap some cash down on you too and say, hey,
really?
I can't pay retail prices, obviously.
Sure.
I got to make a little bit of money, but yeah, I try to be as full service a gun shop as I can.
A lot of people don't understand too. Maybe they have a weapon that they would be interested in selling or maybe getting rid of, but they don't because they don't know what the laws are about selling their weapon or trading it in or anything like that.
Right. There's no specific. Kentucky actually has no specific law for or against as far as so long as you know or believe that the person you're selling to is lawfully able to own a firearm, you can sell it to them. Contrary to what a lot of people believe, there is no federal firearms weapons registry. And you come to me and you buy a firearm from me, when you fill out that paperwork and I send your background check off to the FBI for approval, as soon as that gets approved, that information leaves their system. So private sale of firearms doesn't require any kind of transfer. Because
so if we got it from grandpa or something like that, because a lot of times that's how it happens.
Right, yeah, they've
inherited.
And I've had a couple people come in and say, hey, I inherited this gun. Can I get it put in my name? Well, it's not really in anybody's name. Now, that's Kentucky, and that's at a federal level. Now, there are states, Illinois requires registration. There's, New York. There's so many states that they require that registration. Kentucky does not, and it's not required on a federal level.
So if you were to gift it to somebody in Illinois,
yeah.
I
would recommend check Illinois law on that.
Just make sure you check laws in general.
Your local laws, yeah, because state to state they vary.
And boy, Illinois is one of the strictest states in the country.
Yes,
yeah, because especially if you've got a permit to carry, you can't even really they don't acknowledge it, and you've got to be very particular about it.
I believe in Illinois they have what they call an FOID card. I think you have to have that before you can purchase any firearm at all.
Yeah.
So what's a good size for a lady? If a lady wants to carry on a regular basis, maybe have one in her purse, or maybe she travels a lot. What's a good size for a lady?
I think for anybody, 9mm is perfect carry weapon. It's small enough you can carry a lot of rounds, but it's powerful enough that it'll do the job. Now, nothing substitutes for being familiar with your weapon and practicing. Period. You have to be good with it or you're not going to shoot it well. Don't go out here and buy something because it's the coolest thing. I mentioned Glock 2 or 3 times, and some people think, well, I got to have a Glock or I'm not doing anything. And that's just not true. I sell a lot of little Tauruses. I gave one away back on my grand opening day. And those little Taurus G2s are fantastic little carry weapons for women because they're smaller in frame, and so it's better for women with smaller hands. That's what my wife carries as her daily carry. If I didn't trust it.
Little lighter weight.
Yeah. And that's one of the deals I got going on tomorrow. I've got some little Smith & Wesson, what they call their bodyguard line, and they're chambered in .380, which is a little smaller, shorter round than a 9mm, but still very effective. But they just come in a much smaller package. It's small enough a person could just slide it right in their front pocket on their jeans and nobody would ever know it's there. And we've got a couple of good little deals going on them tomorrow. It comes with a holster and a little gun vault and the pistol for about $337, and that's normally just the cost of the pistol.
It's a good deal.
So you're basically getting the gun vault and holster free with
and that's good to have too.
Right.
Especially if you've got kids, if you've got people coming over, that's a good thing to have.
Right. And mentioning kids again, I will hammer on safety every chance we get. Keep it. If it's got a safety, keep the safety on. Keep it away from the kids. If they're not educated on it, they don't need to be handling it. They don't need to be. I don't want them to be afraid of firearms.
Right.
But I want you to know that we have to have rules and boundaries when it comes to these firearms in the house.
Well, and education includes more than just don't touch it.
Right.
Take
them out there, teach them how to shoot it. That's something else, not really why I'm here today, but something else I'm trying to get involved in and being involved in is the Caldwell County Sportsman's Club here. And we held a raffle with a rifle and donated some money to the Sportsman's Club to help keep that going and keep this range available to us out here at Jones Keeney, and because I want to see our youth involved in shooting sports. I've got a good friend over in Marshall County. I sponsor his daughter. She's a trap shooter. She's 14.
That's so
and
much fun.
Yeah, it is. She's 14 and she's placed top in her class several different times. I mean, she's a really good shooter and just a friend and a single parent. And so let me help you out some, and to keep her interested and keep her, But if anybody wants to come in, ask questions, just needs a little bit of education, and I get that from time to time. They'll come in and say, "Hey, I'm not buying anything today." That's okay. What do you want to know about? Let's just talk about it.
Well, just to even get a generalization of how much things cost or what we're looking at or what we need to look at.
Right.
Because, some of us may just, when we're out doing wood, for example, when we're out in the woods and we're cutting wood, we need something around. I don't need to have to run to the truck every time I see something. By that time, it's too late.
It's too late, right.
But at the same time, if you're trying to, do things out in the woods and you're trying to work outside, maybe you're carrying feed buckets and water buckets in the middle of winter,
right.
that can be really cumbersome.
Right.
And that's not something you want just rattling around.
Right. No, yeah, you need a comfortable holster, a comfortable way to carry it, whether it's a holster on your side. We have inside the waistband, outside the waistband. They have holsters go in the middle of your back. But this is like what you're talking about. We have a small hobby farm ourselves, and so if I'm up there in the summertime and the rattle-headed copper moccasin comes up,
got your snake charmer right there, don't you? Yeah.
I don't want to have to deal with him any other way, but.
Well, you don't want to carry a shotgun around constantly, but you need something on you that
right.
if something pops up,
But there are options for that too. Taurus makes one called the Judge, and it shoots 410 shotgun shells, but it's a revolver that would fit in your pocket.
Oh, wow.
So, yeah.
I've got one.
So you can literally carry a shotgun in your pocket if you wanted to.
I've got the 2-inch Parlay, and I love it. That's
yeah.
my fishing gun. When I'm fishing.
That's what a lot of guys buy them for. I'll keep it in the boat. The snake runs up on me, I got something to push him back with. So.
Most popular gun every year. What do you think? I'll start with the
Probably
shotgun. What's the most popular shotgun?
Shotguns. Remington, far and away, I'll sell more Remington. Remington 870 is probably
the 870
it's hard to beat. They're
is.
reliable. You can drag them through the mud. Now I come from a lot of years in law enforcement, and so that's what I was used to using anyway. And they're inexpensive. You can't hardly break them. You get guys. Like I said, the guys that like their Benelli shotguns, and they like those for duck hunting, goose hunting. And they are popular, but I don't sell anywhere near as many of them.
What about a rifle?
Right now, this year so far, I'm going to tell you, Ruger has a series out called the Ruger American Series, and it's been extremely popular. I've sold a ton of those. They're not top of the line price wise. They're probably middle of the road. They're in the mid 300s to the mid 400s, depending on caliber and accessories and whatnot. But they're a fantastic rifle. They're smooth. They're
synthetic.
Accurate. Yes, those would all be synthetic, and anymore that's most of what I sell. You get the old school guys. Man, I really want something with wood stock on it, and it is pretty, but you dragging it out to a deer stand or
the lightweight is where to go.
Yeah, the lightweight, and if you get a little scratch on it, you're not worried about you just messed up a pretty walnut stock or something like that. And probably handguns. It's kind of a toss-up. I sell a lot of Glocks. They're really popular, but I also sell a lot of those the smaller Taurus, smaller frame Taurus 9mm. Sell a ton of those. Smith & Wesson revolvers are always popular. I sell quite a few of them. So.
I'm kind of a revolver kind of girl. I do like the feel of that. There's something about that.
Yeah, and a lot of women shy away from the automatic pistols because when you go to pull the slide back on it, it's really hard to pull sometimes. And we have fixes for that too. Smith & Wesson actually has one out called the Easy Slide. It's chambered in a .380 caliber, and it's super. I mean, you can literally take one finger and push the slide back with it, And I've sold quite a few of those, and that's mostly been to women because they were wanting something a little bit higher capacity than a revolver. But like I said, a lot of these automatic pistols they're really hard to slide. and so they really liked the fact that they could have an automatic pistol that they were able to pull the slide back on. So,
do you have 22 shells?
Oh, always. Yes.
That's what they.
Well, a while back you couldn't get them,
Yeah,
but
a
now
few
you
years
can
back,
now.
You just could,
yeah.
and if you could find them, you were going to pay dearly for them.
What changed there? I mean, there were different theories as to why you couldn't get them and all that.
But I have a real big theory, and I have some rumors I've heard.
But what was that all about? Really,
there's a
do we really
large,
know?
I don't know for sure. There was a big theory that it was a manufactured shortage.
Mm-hmm.
That I've been told that there was pallets upon pallets of 22 rifle shells sitting in the aisles at Walmart distribution centers. That it was a manufactured shortage. Now I understood back in the days when I worked at the prison and we had a heavy military presence in Afghanistan, and a lot of the 223 rounds that we use in the military rifles and law enforcement rifles were going overseas. Now I understand that because we were having a hard time getting ammunition to qualify with out at the prison farm and stuff. So, but with the 22, I don't know the real answer to that. We all have our theories, and sometimes they just want to drive prices up.
I just wanted to make sure we had some.
Oh, I try. Yeah, that's one.
At my house, that's a popular.
Well,
we use that a lot.
You want to go out and
that's what you target with, man. What about the most popular? I know what you're probably going to say, but what about as far as handgun caliber? That's got to be the 9mm, probably the most popular.
Probably, absolutely. Followed pretty closely by. Well, of course, in your revolver, you're talking about 38 special.
38 specials,
because they are fairly low recoil. Like a 9mm. You can carry a fairly small frame 9mm pistol and still be carrying 12, 13, 14 rounds, and that's sufficient to hopefully defend your life should you need it, or whatever purpose you might need it for. But
a lot of times if you're traveling, you don't need to kill a bear. You just need to to protect yourself. You don't need the same ammunition and the same powerful gun that you would need, in other instances.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, there's some of us that do carry larger calibers from time to time just because, I don't know, we like them. I mean, as a gun shop owner, I'm a gun collector as well. So
yeah.
My wife asks me every day why I have so many guns or why I need so many. Well, it don't really
What's
matter
the oldest gun you got?
The oldest one I've got, it actually belonged to her great-grandfather. It's in the 1890s.
Oh, wow.
That's great.
It's an old double-barrel shotgun. And
I would love that.
I got an old
that's got some kick to it.
when you have those old family heirlooms like that, you can't beat them. I mean, they're neat to have, especially if they still operate the way they should and where they're kept. So that's awesome. Right. Give us your hours again today and tomorrow and some of the stuff you got going on.
Today, I'm not open today.
Okay, you're not today.
Right, you're setting
up.
I'm getting ready. Well, and I have some family things to attend to, and I love my business, but I love my family more. I'm going to go spend time with my family today.
Do it, my man.
We have such a large extended family that I have 3 or 4 or 5 events to go to every holiday. So now, not saying next year we won't participate in Black Friday because we might be able to. I say we because my wife works at the shop when she can, and I have a helper there, Charity, and she is not familiar with a lot of things to do with guns, but she's learning very quickly. She has helped me a ton. She's taken a lot of stress off of me, so I'm not there by myself all the time. And we are changing our hours of business starting this coming Monday.
Okay.
She will be there 12 to 6, and then Tuesday through Friday will be 9 to 6 like normal, like now, and then Saturdays I'm going to go 9 to 4. Just because typically, you see pretty quickly realize trends in your business, and Saturdays after 4 p.m. is usually nothing. So, we're going to try that for a while. And but if we want to get into what we're doing tomorrow real quick, I will be there 8 to 3 tomorrow. So I have 3 of the combo kits, Smith & Wesson Bodyguard combo kits that I was talking about earlier. Like I said, it comes with the Smith & Wesson Bodyguard pistol chambered in .380. It's got a little hard gun vault that comes with it, and it's what's called a belly band holster. It's kind of like a neoprene band. It goes around, and again, a lot of women like that because you're wearing leggings or yoga pants or whatever, and you can still put it on and hide it under your hoodie or whatever top you've got on. So I've got 3 of those. Those are $337.99, and like I said, that's the normal price for just the firearm itself. So you're getting the gun vault and the holster for free. I also have one of those pistols. This is not part of the sale. It's just I've had it for a week or so. If anybody's interested, it's just the pistol without the kit for $298, and that's my cost on that. But Smith & Wesson's running a deal on these right now, allowed us to sell, and that is limited quantity on those. There's 3
That's
of the
a good
kits
deal.
and 1 of those, and I might be able to get more later, but right now that's it. Like I already mentioned, I had a pretty good overstock on Glock pistols, new and used, so I'm going to be running new ones around 5% off. I try to get people to understand there's just not a huge profit margin on new firearms. I make my money on used firearms, but I try to price things where I can still make people a deal on one. But
And you've already made sure that the weapon works and that sort of thing when it's used.
on used, I try to do my due diligence. Yes, occasionally we do have problems, and matter of fact, I've got one I sold. Today's Friday, Wednesday, that I'm having to give the customer his money back on because it doesn't function properly. So I want people to be confident that if you take it home, a used one, and I don't mean bring it back to me a month later. I'm talking about if you call me tomorrow and say, hey, this thing don't fire right, or you bring it back, we're gonna get right with it. We're gonna make it right.
So you can't wait till after deer season to bring back the 243.
Yeah, don't go buy 243 and bring it back and say, well, I missed 5 deer with it, and
Yeah, I've got this. Man, for some reason,
right. Yeah, that's a little different. But all Glocks, new Glocks, 5%, used Glocks, $20 to $50 off. It may be even more if you talk real nice to me. It just depends, On used ones, a lot of it depends on how much I've got in it, how much I can come off of
Gotcha.
it. But I'm looking to make some people some good deals tomorrow because I need to move some inventory, get it, the name of the game in retail is inventory turnover. So we got to
think
get it
that's
off the
awesome.
shelves. We're going to do 10% off on all ammunition, and same deal on long guns as with the Glocks. New long guns, 5% off. That's shotguns and rifles, and used long guns. Again, about that $20 to $50 markdown just right off the top, and then like I said, somebody wants to make really, really, really deal, we might do better than that. We'll just have to see how And those are in stock items on those discounted prices, and those are for tomorrow only. Right now, we might extend it if those kits don't all sell out. We might
make
extend
sure
the
you
sale
tell them
on
where you're
them.
located.
Yep.
201 North Harrison. I'm at the corner of North Harrison and West Market, right straight across beside the county water department. When you get done buying your boots over here from Allison and Hope at Coleman's, you just look right out the door and come catty cornered across the block and right into my front door.
Sounds like a good day plan to
Yeah,
me.
yeah.
Hey, what's your phone number down there, too?
270-963-5394.
Thank you for being here this
Thank you
morning.
for having
we
me.
appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yes, ma'am.
You got to come back more often.
Absolutely.
Have a great sale tomorrow.
Thank you.
All right.
Hey, Tess and Ty, stick around. We've got somebody else in the house we will
Yep.
talk to before too long.
Joe Don Doom, Armory Guns Shop, downtown Princeton. Thank you so much. Eric Griggs is here from Treasures Remembered Florist and Greenhouse. He'll be coming up here next on WPKY.
That's why Geico helps make it easy to save on homeowners insurance. Because home is more than just a place. Home is where you curl up on the couch in a fetal position and cry at cheesy movies, even though you've seen them 1,000 times and have all the lines memorized.
You and me, and also you with me, and you and I.
The Geico Insurance Agency could help protect the tear-filled comfort zone you call home. Call Geico and see how easy it is to switch and save on homeowners insurance.
The holidays are coming. Time to bundle up at the Home Depot, where right now a 270-piece Husky Mechanics tool set comes bundled with a 3-drawer tool chest, all for $99. It's the perfect gift for the do-it-yourselfer on your list. Out in the garage, under the hood, and right now, under the tree. A 270-piece Husky Mechanics tool set, that's a $530 value, just $99. Now, at the Home Depot. More saving, more do it. Valid through December 4th while supplies last. Items must be scanned at checkout.
Here's your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast.
Well, you got cloudy skies today. We've got some rain coming. A little drizzle out there this morning, and expect a high today up about 44. Rain and temps overnight, low down to 46. Small business Saturday showers, possibly a thunderstorm, a high 58. Sunshine for Sunday, a high 49. And cloudy at the beginning of the work week. And Cyber Monday, high 42. It is 41 and cloudy at WPKY.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Cozy Living Interiors and Boutique.
Wake up breakfast at McDonald's with our tasty morning highlights, like a sizzling sausage biscuit and hash browns for just $1.50. You can't miss. And don't forget to show out with any size Coke for only $1. Because McDonald's and breakfast is always a winning combination. Wake up breakfast and score a delicious sausage biscuit and hash browns for only $1.50. And any size soft drink for just $1. Prices and participation may vary. Cannot be combined with any other offer or combo meal.
10,641,945,600 inches, 886,828,800 feet, 295,609,600 yards, 167,960 miles.
That's how far the staff at Pennyroyal Hospice traveled last year to serve clients in their 5-county area. If Pennyroyal Hospice traveled 6 3/4 times around the world to serve last year, imagine what they can do for you and your loved one today. Pennyroyal Hospice, living to the fullest.
1580 103.3 WPKY. Tess and Ty at 8:48 on Coffee Talk. And hey, we've got another friend in.
Yeah, Eric Griggs is here. He's the owner of Treasures Member Florist and Greenhouse, and they are located on Locust Street in Princeton. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Good morning. I'm doing great.
He's got to be a good guy. He's got on a Hilltopper hat.
Absolutely.
Yep.
Love those Hilltoppers.
Proud WKU alum. And good to have you, man. And
thanks for having me.
It's always festive at Treasures Remembered this time of year. Tell us about, all the great stuff. I was in there a couple days ago, and you were getting ready. And tell us about your Black Friday and Saturday, Small Business Saturday sales and stuff.
All right. Well, we started out, we were just going to have 25% off on all Christmas decor for all your decorating needs. But we got, JJ and I got to talking about it last night, and we decided we're going to go ahead and do 25% off store-wide on everything.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, might as well with, so you can come in if you're looking for some gift items or something like that. But we have a lot of beautiful Christmas decor in there for all your decorating needs. And we're also going to be doing, we've got some mesh rolls. Everybody likes, mesh used to be a big thing, and it's kind of gone by the wayside, but we still have some in there, so we're going to do that at 75% off to clear it out. And then we have our clearance section in the hallway back there, and we're going to do 65% off on everything in clearance. So
okay.
That's what we're running as our specials.
Well, and I know a lot of people, they don't think about it. They think about all that you have is, fresh flowers. And that's not, you've got a store full of stuff.
Yeah, we do. We have we've got a lot of silks, and as far as Christmas, we've got wreaths, we have ribbon, we have a few ornaments, and of course a lot of picks, and we have signs, lots of different decor. We have some really cool remember the little snow globes you used to shake? Well, now we've got these kind that they really made them fancy now. You put batteries in it, and it does it for you, and it lights up.
Got to shake it up.
Santa Claus in it, and it's kind of tall. It lights up, and it's like glitter in it, so it's really cool and really pretty.
Well, and a lot of people have birthdays, too, about the same time during the holiday, and you don't know what to do for Christmas and birthday, but you don't, you want to shake it up a little bit, and that would be great, get them a fresh, something fresh, and then they can get something silk.
Definitely so.
You still got some UK stuff, too, don't you? You carry
we
a
have
little
a
UK
little
stuff.
Bit. We have just a little bit. That's in the clearance section, so that'll be 65% off. So we have lots of jewelry and I have a couple little signs and different things.
There was a favorite a couple years ago, the ladies I know, and it's like a little mini ice cream maker. It's called a LaBelle. Do you remember that?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That
definitely
was popular.
So. We sold out of those.
You didn't have those very long. They just ran out of there.
They're gone.
Is that company still open? It was like MD Enterprises or something.
I haven't heard anything out of them in a long time, so I don't know.
It was a neat little, had soft serve ice cream, and it's cool. But it was popular.
It was a big seller. So
you can't get those anymore, can you?
Nope.
So are the roses still king when it comes to flowers?
Oh, definitely so. Now, we do a lot of mixed bouquets, though. I mean, the roses have always been a big seller, but we've been doing a lot of mixed bouquets, and especially the fall. The fall colors and the choice of flowers are so pretty, and so made a lot of those.
I like a lot of different stuff. I don't know. I like a good mixture in there.
Well, that's what's cool about his store. You go in there, and they change it around often enough. You never know what you're going to find. But, it smells good in there. If you're looking for stuff that smells good, I think you still carry a good – what's that line of candles you carry?
Well, it's at Goose Creek.
Goose Creek.
Goose Creek. We should have some of that coming in soon. We're just about out of those. And then the heirloom spice spray is real popular this time of year. So we've got a good supply of that. So that's mainly what you smell when you come in. Of course, we've got some of the wax milks from Goose Creek going. So
I saw a UK arrangement you did, speaking of UK, and it was the neatest thing.
Oh, okay. Was it
with the colors and all that stuff? It was actually.
I bet they were blue and white.
It was actually for It was actually a sympathy bouquet. And I thought it was so neat. I would have never thought about that, but it was so perfect because she was such a big UK fan. So I mean it was the neatest thing, but it was different, and that's one of the things that I really love about because Treasures Remembered. I mean, you're kind of a staple that everybody depends on, and it's nice to have those because when you talk about shop local and that sort of thing, you talk about people that you trust and people that you call over and over again, when something happens, and that's a phone call that I think pretty well just about everybody around is made.
Yeah, that's right. Well, it's been there for over 100 years, running continuously. Everybody. I got a call the other day from a customer said, "Is this the old Templeton's floors?" Everybody
that's what
knew. The old timers knew it's Templeton's floors, and of course that's what it was for so many years.
Very valuable. So, time.
It's we're been blessed to be able to serve the community. Of course, we've just been doing it since 2001. I hadn't been there 100 years, but anyway.
Oh, that's been a minute now when you think about it.
That's a pretty good run, though.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, if you think about that.
It's hard to see. You don't see many businesses that make it that many years.
Right.
Like that. So,
do you have your Christmas room this year? I know a lot of times you have a separate nice Christmas room back there toward the back, and you were working on that kind of the other day.
Well, that room we've changed that to our sympathy room.
Okay.
And so it's just strictly for angels and our silk cemetery, the saddles and baskets and everything. Just when you come in the front of the store, that's all Christmas. So.
Okay.
Well, and that's something that people do for Christmas as well. Is maybe you don't have a loved one that's here, but you still want to. It's not just for Memorial Day, right? I mean, there's some really nice memorials that you can do to take to the graveside.
Sure. We get a lot of calls, and especially this week, we've had. Customers that have come in that live out of town that want to take something to the cemetery, and so we do the saddles, or we can do the hanging baskets and the little cemetery vases and the baskets. So stand-in sprays. We're going to be getting a lot of calls for that. Next month.
You all do it in a really great way, where it's not just tore up in 2 days either. I mean, the ones that I have seen that you all have done have really lasted and been really nice.
Well, that's what we try to do, and of course that silk, it's something that's going to be there a long time, and so most times folks out of town, they say, I want something that's going to last all winter because I don't get in very much. So we do things that will work for Christmas but go all the way through the wintertime too. So.
No, I will say I don't want to see the same thing over and over and over again, and you see it a million times, but that's not what you all do. And I love that you guys do a little bit different take on things, and it's creative, and it's not all the same, and I love that.
Right. And that's what we try to do. Sometimes, I'll have customers that will call pretty frequently, and it's like, oh gosh, what did I make last time? I don't want to try to do the same thing, and sometimes I think, well, I made something kind of similar, but we try to remember what we did and kind of shake it up and mix it up a little bit.
Let's talk about 18 years. Of course, it's Black Friday. It's Small Business Saturday and Shop Local. But what does it mean to be in a small town like this? You mentioned your support, but 18 years in business, though, people calling for Templeton's floors, that's a good feeling, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it is. It's great. Because it's been a long time since it's been Templeton's, and I think when Sandra Lewis bought it, I think in 78 or 79, or maybe 80, somewhere in there, and that's when she changed the name. So, that name's going back a long time, and so, that's something.
And for you, it's hard to believe. It seems like yesterday, for you to be in business since 2001.
Oh, yeah.
You're going on this is your 18th year.
Yeah, I've watched.
That's hard to believe.
Yeah, I've watched my kids grow up. Our two youngest were born after we bought it, and they're pretty close to graduating high school, and then Libby's a senior in college. So, it's gone by in a blink of an eye.
And it says a lot about our community They supported you. You're still in business. When you got an 18, 20-year run, that's a good thing. And that's what this weekend really is about folks getting out in their community, shopping local, and finding what they need for their holiday decorating, for gifts, and, of course, you're always there for an occasion that requires flowers.
Right.
So,
well, I know right now we've got Christmas wreaths and swags and decorations for your holiday table for the Christmas dinner and that sort of thing. So you guys good on that?
That's right. We are. And we've got some pretty bows made up. We've got a lot of pretty picks in the trees. The gingham is big this year. That black and white and the red and black has been huge. We've been selling a lot of that so far. And, of course, we've got some new little gift items in. We've got some neat little tea towels that has Princeton and has the coordinates on it. And we've got a few left for Fredonia. And we've got these little wooden spoons that has like the outline of the state, but then it has the heart where Princeton is. So some neat little gift ideas. We had some that came in from out of town for Thanksgiving earlier in the week. And they had seen it online. They came in, so I've got to have that. So we've got some of those left.
Fantastic.
It'd be a great gift.
I wish you could get those little ice cream machines back.
I know.
I mean, I'm kind of, when you got the soft serve ready to go and you need it in a pinch,
yep.
they were there, and you can't get them anymore.
That's right.
So everybody likes good soft serve ice cream.
Ice cream's great. Doesn't matter if it's cold or not.
That's right.
Well, if you've got one of those machines, I want to know about it because I guess I'm.
Well, they didn't have very many of them.
No, that was a short stint there. So.
Yeah.
Well, that's awesome.
Yep.
Now I want one.
Yeah, and you can't even find them anymore. I've been online looking for them.
Story of my life right there.
Maybe, But.
Hey, treasure to remember to remind us again what the big sales are going on for Black Friday and Small Business Saturday.
25% off store-wide, and then we're going to be doing 65% off in our clearance room and 75% off on mesh.
All right.
Well, thank you so much for coming in this morning. We appreciate that.
And you got it rolling today and tomorrow?
We do.
Right?
We do. Today we're doing 9 to 5. Tomorrow I have planned 9 to 1. But I mean, if
stores packed down, you're going to stick around.
We're going to stay there till the last customer leaves. So.
Well, that sounds good to me.
We sure hope to see everybody. I sure appreciate y'all letting me come in and talk.
So. Hey,
it's about, man.
We love that you guys are there.
Thank you.
That's a phone call that we've had to make before many, many times, and we sure appreciate it.
Well, I sure appreciate it, too.
Give us that phone number again, too.
It's 270-365-2556. We're at 600 West Locust Street.
And in Princeton, right here.
That's right. Treasures Remembered Florist and Greenhouse.
All right. 1 block north of Coleman Auto Parts, Snap Auto Parts.
All right.
I'm telling you, on the tour for the Black Friday or for shop local tomorrow, I'm just going to do a little map.
There you go.
I should have done that like a week ago.
Yeah, you map it out and the closest points to each place.
Well, yeah, and then I can just stop by Black Patch Grill in between again.
There you go.
I just make it circle through there 3 or 4 times.
It's important, and get out there and enjoy, be festive, and enjoy our small town, the activities, the blessings that we have here, the great businesses that we have here, and enjoy Black Friday and Small Business Saturday.
Hey, stick around and get your full forecast and a whole lot more, including Fox News. We're going to check in with that and see what's going on around the country. 1580 103.3 WPKY.
Your WPKY Weather Edge Weather Center forecast is brought to you by Health First Community Health Center.
There's an advantage in being the home team. You know who Emma Talley, Jake Lewis, and Pat Gates are. You've seen the wall around Butler Stadium and have heard of the Caldwell Crazies. Trice Hughes. We're your home team. Here's our home team deal of the week.
The 2016 Cadillac SRX. All-wheel drive and just 26,000 miles. NADA retail $26,300. Trice price $23,700.
Get this home team deal of the week at Trice Hughes. Find us on Highway 91 North, Princeton, or tricehughes.com.
What does your morning sound like?
The itsy bitsy spider, rock-a-bye baby.
She's finally asleep.
Hi, welcome to McDonald's.
Can I get a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddles, please?
Here's to making your morning routine a little better with a delicious breakfast from McDonald's.
Serving Caldwell County since 1950. We're 1580, 103.3